Minimize waste. You see us up here with our laptops. City Council meeting agendas. All the agenda reports are now paperless. This paperless method of distributing agenda documents has saved almost 100,000 sheets of paper since August 2008. The city is also proud now to have its own environmental commission. Working with J.C. Bolden, all of these things we're talking about, I just want folks to know, it's our residents that keep these things coming forward. Working with J.C. Bolden, who was selected to fill our environmental programs coordinator position last year, the commission developed a citywide environmental policy and work plan, which council adopted in 2008. This work plan will serve as the vision, guide, and commitment in moving toward innovative energy, water, and resource conservation and use. Environmental initiatives spearheaded in 2008 by the commission included there it is with the plastic bag monster, the Day Without a Bag event. Local grocers worked with our commission to give out 4,500 shopping bags to encourage more sustainable shopping habits. They've developed a plastic bag ban proposal for council that will come forward to council, and they've assisted in the development of an urban tree management policy for council's upcoming consideration. This comprehensive policy is absolutely necessary and critical to codify the importance of trees to all of our communities and to prevent situations such as recently occurred in Orpheus Park. Beautiful beaches and lagoons, historic buildings and sites, arts, cultural and recreational amenities, great restaurants, pedestrian and bicycle orientation, and 5 unique communities incorporated into one great city. This is Encinitas. However, it is our citizens and community groups that create such a strong, vital community. They fight hard to preserve the character of their communities and retain the quality of life that we all enjoy. The city benefits from each improved project, and we all preserve and honor traditions in this community of the arts, the culture, spirituality, and our floral and beach cultures and heritage. I want to thank our Arts Commission, I see a few folks out there, our staff, all of the artists, and our art organizations for making Encinitas the wonderful, colorful city that it is. As just one example, if you go out on 101 today, 101 original works of art by local and area artists are being hung on light poles in a several-mile-long exhibition called Arts Alive. The artists in all their variety and disciplines contribute enormously to our city and our civic buildings. Creative people call Encinitas home, and our home is richer, more imaginative, wealthier, and more enjoyable because of the arts. Good planning is also a very important part of building the bond of community and contributes to assuring our quality of life is maintained. The Planning and Building Department, Planning Commission, and our various communities have been working hard on achieving consensus, developing solutions-oriented results, and implementation strategies, working with our citizens to define how our communities will mature. This work includes a reevaluated citizen participation plan, which last year received overwhelming support, to continue it as an upfront review of development projects to address citizen concerns before projects enter the permitting phase. The draft Cardiff-specific plan is now heading into the environmental review process, and I wish to thank all of those who started this project through the Cardiff Community Consensus Conference almost 8 years ago and kept it on track. The North Highway 101 streetscape design process has held several community workshops and reviewed design alternatives. I am confident that the community will come to consensus on the best alternative for implementation of streetscape design solutions, and many thanks to Leucadia 101 Main Street and the Leucadia Town Council for their support and leadership on this project. Retaining the charm and unique character of each of our 5 communities is of utmost importance to our residents, which do create this special place we call home. Cardiff by the Sea, historic Encinitas, Leucadia, New Encinitas, and Olivenhain. Building community also means creating physical pathways to connect communities. New sidewalks with distinctive community logos were installed along portions of North Coast 101, which had missing sidewalk segments. Several pathways and intersection improvements were also made as part of the city's Safe Route to Schools program. The city was proud to partner, one picture didn't show, but that's fine. The city was proud to partner, there it is, our Woodies. The city was proud to partner with the Encinitas Preservation Association to acquire and preserve in perpetuity the Encinitas boathouses and the 4 affordable units on the property. The boathouses are an icon of the unique personality of the city, and they are undergoing a nomination process to the National Registry of Historic Places. Thanks to this effort and partnership, they will be preserved for future generations. And there's a number of people in the audience tonight that have worked very hard on that. Where you and I spend our hard-earned money makes a big difference to the bottom line of our merchants and our city's coffers. Purchasing goods and services in Encinitas provides a positive impact to the community by supporting local jobs, promoting a diversity of goods and services, and returning sales tax dollars back to Encinitas to support public services. The city launched the Buy Local E-campaign, oh, there's the logo, in late 2008 with support and partnership from our Encinitas Chamber of Commerce and other business and civic groups to educate and promote the benefits of purchasing locally, and you'll hear a lot more about that really soon. Leisure and recreational opportunities are also a very important part of the quality of life we enjoy, and these opportunities include 326 acres of parkland that includes 18 developed parks, the Encinitas Ranch Golf Course, and 2 future park sites. We have 48 acres of beach and beach access parks, which we work very hard to maintain. We have 10 sports fields. We have 95 acres of open space set aside for habitat preservation. We have 40 miles of recreational trails, a very active community and senior center facility, numerous recreational opportunities and activities for youth, teens, adults, and seniors offered through the city, and community-wide events such as the Holiday Parade, the Spring Egg Hunt, oh, there's our 5K, the 5K and the 1K run and walk events, and special programs and performances for all of us to enjoy. So, a little bit to the future. It's no news that the nation, and in fact, the world, are experiencing a severe economic downturn. We hear news reports daily on the rising unemployment rate, stores shuttering their doors, sinking housing values, and stock markets in turmoil. Most recently, both Circuit City and Home Expo have announced they're closing their doors. The state has an enormous projected budget deficit and is quickly running out of cash. Encinitas is not immune to these economic rough waters, but with the work of city finance staff and my fellow council members, present and past, we have prepared well. We have what we call the Encinitas Fiscal Toolbox. In 2006, the city implemented a zero-based budget process that requires budget requests to be strategically evaluated and justified like new each year. Funding goes where it needs to go. Support high-priority services and programs, delivering the most essential programs and services in the most cost-effective and efficient manner. As we will hear in tonight's budget report, city departments through this process have identified over $1.6 million in anticipated savings in the current fiscal year, something we can be really thankful for. In 2008, the council increased the budget stabilization reserve from 2% to 5% of revenues. With this budget stabilization fund, now approaching $2.7 million, we will be able to weather temporary revenue downturns and maintain the level of service our residents deserve and expect. The City Council also maintains a fully funded emergency contingency fund in excess of $9 million, which is 20% of our operational expenditures. This city has never lived beyond its means. We will continue to make fiscal decisions in a well-thought-out and a strategic manner involving all of you, all of our residents as we move forward. Our fiscal discipline has served us well to meet the challenges of these uncertain economic times. At the recent City Council workshops in January, and I know many of you were there, with input from our residents, we established 3 core strategic priorities in budget preparations for the upcoming fiscal years. These strategic priorities are public safety, can't do without that,